Okay, good afternoon, guys. So, agenda for today's law class is going to be a short class of 2 hours. Agenda is previous class. We started with topic agency. We will complete agency and then, if time permits, introduce a new topic. Okay. Let's quickly revise what we saw in agency in the previous class, guys. Quickly, let's revise. What did we see in the previous class? First, we saw what is agency. Agency is basically a principal delegating a part of his work to the agent. Principal is delegating a part of his work to the agent. Then, such principal should be only a person who is capable to enter into a contract. That means, who is that? Major, sound mind, capacity to enter into contract, what we studied in foundation. Minor can be anybody, because minor can be anybody, major has to be those people. Minor can be anybody because agent, yes. Agent can be, my bad, agent can be anybody, because agent's liability is restricted, and if agent is not liable, who becomes liable? Principal. So minor can be, agent can be a minor. So agent can be a minor, or basically it can be anybody, because if agent is not liable, principal will take the liability. Are you able to follow, guys? This we saw yesterday. Then we saw the agent creates a relationship between the principal and the third party. He creates a contract between the principal and third party, even though principal is not involved in the transaction. Able to follow? That's a whole concept of mutual agency. I make the other person liable. Partnership. Clear? Then we saw how you create agency. 5 points: express, implied, estoppel, necessity, ratification. Clear? Then we also saw for something to be in estoppel, some basic conditions. Other partners gave consent, other principal gave consent. It happened with the knowledge of principal. All of those things similar to foundation points. Then ratification we saw in last class. 8 points. Ratification can be express or implied. Then we also saw, to give ratification, principal should know that a transaction took place. Then effect of ratifying unauthorized transaction: ratify in whole or don't ratify. Part panna mudiyadhu. What you like, what you don't like. Then reasonable period, communicate. Reasonable period and communicate. Then next one, cannot ratify illegal transactions or void transactions. At the same time, any unauthorized transaction cannot be ratified if it's going to cause injury to third party. You cannot ratify, both of you will become liable. Able to follow, guys? Or in other words, is it possible in yesterday's example, principal is not ratifying, only agent becomes liable? As per law, only agent will be liable, but principal also will be arrested if there is adequate evidence. Even though solli pannan solli. Able to follow, guys? Done. Then we also saw one more concept. What is the authority of agent? Normally, agent's authority is what? To do such acts for which he is appointed. Necessary acts relevant to that. Able to follow, guys? In emergency situation, you can do anything. It is valid. It's subject to the reasonableness of the act you have done. Basically, reasonableness. It is necessary. It is for the benefit of the principal. You should be in possession of the goods. All those points. Basically, it's common sense points. You are not in a position to communicate with the principal. Are you all able to follow, guys? Understanding? Then proceeding further, we saw two concepts called substituted versus sub-agent. In simple, substituted agent concept is what? I am appointing somebody else instead of me. After this, I will not come back into this contract. I am appointing somebody who is capable as me, or even better. I am appointing with the consent of the principal. Sub-agent is opposite. I am not able to do the work, so I need help. So I am delegating some part of my work to somebody else. I can delegate with or without consent. That depends, that affects the liability. If I delegate with consent, principal is liable for the acts of sub-agent. If I delegate without consent, principal is not liable, agent only is liable. But the general rule says, You cannot delegate. You cannot delegate. From the Latin principle, it says, you cannot delegate something which has been delegated to you. Now, I gave the work to you, you are giving it to somebody else. That's the general principle. But for this concept of subagent, we have a few exceptions, which we didn't see yesterday. I'm going to start off with that. We have some exceptions. It's simple exception. Okay. There are 3 exceptions. Follow, I'll give you examples, guys. First one. General principle is not to delegate. Government appointed L&T to construct metro. L&T told 5 years ago. But government is saying no. I want in 3 years. Continuing from our example. L&T is saying I can deliver in 3 years. I need help. You don't have to pay me anything extra. I will find somebody to help me. But you give me the permission now itself for me to appoint subagent. That means initially our contract parties, principal and agent are agreeing to appoint what? Subagent whenever there is a need. Are you understanding? So general rule, no. It is like Foundation Partnership Act, guys. In Partnership Act, partnership deed is silent. What's the profit sharing ratio? Equal. But if I want, I can change it to any ratio. Can I tell one partner will not get share in profits? Only losses. Yes, we have a concept. Partner in profits only, partner in loss only. And we have a concept. Partner is sharing only profits. Are you able to follow? So general rule, what Act is saying, otherwise I can make my changes. Here general rule Act is saying, generally you can't delegate. But if you want to delegate, make a contract. So first one, already made a existing in contract. Second one, follow, guys. Let's take an example like Raymond showroom. Okay. What does Raymond do? Sell shirts, pants. Then mainly they started, now ready made is available, but mainly they started off with cloth, material cloth they'll give, correct? From where they'll buy material? They are not manufacturing. It's a brand. From where they're buying? They may manufacture also, but they buy from various farmers or what to say, weavers. Right term is weavers. They buy it from various weavers across the country. Are you able to follow? For this, it is difficult for Raymond to coordinate with multiple people. So they will appoint one agent, one head. Agent's work is to sell material to Raymond. Agent will buy it from multiple weavers, correct? Are you able to follow? Now this agent is saying there are weavers in almost every district area in India. So I also need help. Agent is appointing sub-agents to help the agent so that he can timely deliver the goods to Raymond. Are you able to follow, guys? The nature of the industry is such that you need more help because there are so many weavers. You need help to coordinate with them. There you can't tell, come on guys, download app download panni, you place order. Weavers and all, only apps have come now. Those days we have to manually call, interact, and we have to buy, correct? So you need to appoint multiple sub-agent. Second point, customs of trade may provide appointment of sub-agent. Your industry is such that you need to appoint what? Sub-agents. Are you able to follow, guys? One more example is Nestle. If you take, Nestle manufactures predominantly what, guys? Chocolates, other things, but chocolates. Nestle is a company which doesn't manufacture any chocolates. They give the chocolate as job work to some recognized manufacturers. They will manufacture the chocolate and give it to Nestle. What Nestle will do? Brand up he will sell. But it will be uniform, of course. The quality will be maintained. Are you able to follow, guys? So Nestle is a branding company where they buy from different people and they put the brand and they sell. Hyundai car also is same. All the car companies, they buy parts from multiple manufacturers. What they are doing? Assemble and they are selling to you. But in the assembly, what they are ensuring? That quality. If I buy the car in Chennai or Mumbai or Delhi, it's the same. Why? Manufacturing of Hyundai in India is in Chennai, Sri Perambuttur. Are you able to follow, guys? So the customs of trade requires me to appoint sub-agent. That is the second point. And third one, Any emergency, you can appoint. Emergency is there, agent is not well, he has to finish the work, appoint whom? Sub-agent. Are you able to follow, guys? Understanding? Clear? So I can appoint sub-agent in 3 cases, not yet tested so far in exam. Contract provides for the same, customs of trade, unforeseen, emergency. Not yet tested in the exam, this exception concept. Clear, guys? Next one. Then we also saw duties of an agent. 10 duties we saw yesterday. We can connect this with basically any example we saw. 10 duties. Should I mug up the 10 points? Don't waste time. Don't waste energy. Don't write, come on, 10 sub points 10 times. No use. Okay. So far they have not asked. Him asking chances are less. I am not saying they won't ask. Sometimes we have to be smart, guys. Where are you putting the effort? Know the side headings. Now, without learning, yesterday we saw the 10 side headings. What all do you remember, guys, out of 10? I gave many examples. Maintain books of accounts, then execute the mandate. Enough. Execute mandate, follow instructions, then take reasonable care, then pay some. Secret profit, not to make secret profit, keep information confidential. You can't delegate, cannot delegate, correct? Communicate, that's it. Together you all remembered 6-7 points. Exam la keta 4 mark keta 5-6 point it's enough. I'm sure that you can recollect without even learning once. We just practice. So you don't have to remember all the 10. Clear, guys? So execute mandate, follow instructions or instructions separate points, instructions or customs. Then duty to take reasonable care and skill, apply your skill and care. Then communicate with principal, not to make secret profits, duty to render proper accounts, pay sum received to the principal, avoid conflict of interest, duty not to delegate, confidential, keep it confidential if you leave. Clear? Huh? These were duties. Now we are proceeding to the rights. Okay. Proceeding for the rights. You are an agent. Assume, don't look at the points. Our example, that mango example, Rishmita as an agent or make me representation of Indigo. What are your basic rights? Get commission. So right to receive. What is commission called? For the agent it's called, that's his income. Right to receive. Remuneration. That's a basic right. Then you tell me, guys, as an agent, what are your rights? Particular lien. Retain the goods. If he is not paying the money, fine. Then next. What else? What else, guys? Agent's safety is responsible of principal. Okay, let's finish the point we saw. First one, right to receive remuneration. Correct? Right to receive remuneration. That's my basic right. Second, just now we discussed lien. We already studied in bailment plus general and particular lien. So, a principal solran, I won't pay the money. Farmer is saying he won't pay the money to Rishmita. What she'll do? Keep the mangoes. She will sell and keep the money with herself. So, right to retain lien over the goods. Now, let's say agents lien on, right to use the, of course, right to use principal's name. As an auditor, what's your lien? You're the auditor. Client, simple. Client gives ITR to us. I will file it, correct? We will file it for the client. Client is not paying fees. What you will do? Not file, time over. He is saying, file panunga sir. Every client will tell the same thing. So we have to chase the clients for getting the money. It's a common work all of you will do. In articleship itself, your principal he'll give a list. In the clients call panlapa, send them all one mail. Then you call them and give a reminder. You will do that work. Now, that work they won't give everybody. Because sending mail is fine. But if the auditor is asking you to call the client and ask money, if you ask in your own style, then the client will change the auditor. So the principal will select whose voice is very calm, who is not getting angry, யாரு polite கேக்குறாங்க, request மாதிரி, sir we are calling from this office, small request. So principal will figure out. Now for example, Pooarasan or Santosh, if I take, they will generally choose girls in the firm. Why? Client, okay, so client to திட்ட மாட்டாங்க, ஓ அமௌண்ட் வேணுமாமா, ஓகேமா அடுத்த வாரம் கொடுக்குறேன். Able to follow, guys. So all that work you will experience. Have you done this Pooarasan in articleship? Articleship பண்ணி அந்த work. Who Pooarasan has done it? Fine. Client, you collect the money, you will give. Sometimes client will tell, I will give the cash, வந்து வாங்கிக்கோன்னு சொல்லி. Then who will go? We have to go, collect the money, come and give. So articleship is not just learning how to do audit. It's learning how the entire business operates. That's your learning in 3 years. All these things, those students who are doing dummy articleship, that is one term. I will find one auditor, sign, sit home and study, relax. 3 years I'll go to class, dummy articleship. They won't learn all this. This was not there in the book. I already told you, whatever happens, don't do. No, don't do. If you're doing dummy articles, better leave CA. Do something else. No use doing dummy articleship. Unless some exception. Health is not good, sir. If health is not good, you stay home, resume once your health is fine. So what? Okay. Now, yeah, so what does the auditor do? Fees pay panla. What you will do? He needs return of. I only have the password. His account login I only have. He can change it. Avane poi forgot password, he can change. But most times they won't know that. They won't know all that thing. All the ITR signed audit report, who's having? Auditor only has. I will not give you. I have lien over the deliverables. I will tell, if you want the signed audit report, please make the payment. Are you able to follow, guys? So audit agent can have lien over the property of the goods. Let's take an example where Rishmita returned the mangoes back to the farmer. Now farmer is saying, I won't give the money. Now can she take the mangoes back? Can she take it? Mangoes, can she take it back? Can she take it, guys? No. What is the concept of lien which you study in foundation? Sale of goods act. Even in bailment place, lien means retaining possession. You are not going to regain possession. We saw that also. Regain means you are going to go and take it. That means I should already be in the possession of the goods for me to exercise lien. Are you able to follow, guys? Okay. Agents lien on principal's property. Clear? So that's what they are saying here. Property should belong to the principal. I can't take somebody else's goods, principal's goods, and you cannot exercise the lien on unlawful means. Particular lien cannot be exercised, here general lien. Are you able to follow, guys? Next. Agent should be lawfully entitled to receive the money from principal. All of this is simple points. Conditions, what the condition? You can read it only if he is not paid the money to you. Can I do this? For example, can I do this? Principal is not paying me the money. Okay. Let's say principal has to pay me 10,000 rupees. I sold some more goods. Let's say, our example, I sold some mangoes. I received from customers 1 lakh. I am reducing 10,000. Balance 90 I am paying to principal. Can I do that? That is my first right. First right. Right to retain sums received on principal's account. The agent can retain any sum received from the customer and reduce what? Whatever sums that is payable to the agent. Apart from remuneration, what else is payable to agent? Apart from remuneration. For example, we discussed, we have to change from plastic cover to paper cover. That agent would have paid. All the expenses he would have incurred, I will adjust. So, all the expenses, remuneration, any other advance given, all those will be reduced and balance is paid to whom? Principal. Are you able to follow? They are not going to ask you what are the 5 rights of agent. Concept question. So, what are the first 3 we saw? Right to retain remuneration, then right to retain advances, then right of lien. So lien, remuneration, advance. This is advance. Right to retain sums received on principal's account. Able to follow, guys. Next. Last two. Okay, last two, very simple. Let's say the principal told you, let's say Rishmita is there or there's an agent. Principal told, for example, let's say, go to the cold storage and get some mangoes and come. The agent went inside the cold storage without protective gear. Can you go without protective gear? That's a suit you have to wear. Principal told no problem. 1 minute, nothing will happen. Agent went inside cold storage but did not come out. What will happen? The agent will go to the will be in the agent did not come out, then quickly hospital, all of that. So the expense incurred for agent, who has to bear? So because of principal's fault or the work given by principal, if agent suffers any loss or injury, who has to bear the expense? Can you give me more examples apart from this mango examples? Can someone create an example and give anything? So many other. So many guys. Goods you're dealing with has example. Forget mangoes guys. Firecrackers. I am appointing agent to do some work. In the process of that work, some injury is caused, not properly taken care. Who has to bear the expense? Principal. Are you able to follow? That's the last point. Right of compensation for injury caused by principal's neglect. Principal was not careful. Then who has to pay? Principal has to compensate the agent. Anything else where the work is not dangerous, but principal was not careful. Work is actually normal work. Let's say you go to construction, you have to wear what? Helmet. Agent asked for helmet. You told, then he went. Helmet was not there. Are you able to follow? Can be anything guys. Just any example you can think of. Day-to-day examples can be anything. Are you able to follow guys? Okay. Then next one. Last example. When Rishmita went to Delhi to set up the business, she purchased 10 lakh covers, plastic covers, because people will come and buy mangoes. Her work is, she's not going to sit in the shop and sell mangoes. She has to create the team, take care of the operations. So she bought 10 lakh covers. After 1 week, government rule, plastic covers should not be used. So now out of this 10 lakh, only 20,000 was sold in 1 week. She has 9,80,000 plastic covers left. What she'll do? Nobody will buy what? Resale. Plastic is banned. What to do? In some states, in Ooty, if you take, plastic is completely banned for the past 10-15 years, Nilgiri section. So what we'll do? Kerala, I think Kerala or somewhere else. Kerala it's banned. No, it's used. Some other place, plastic is fully banned. I don't remember where. I saw somewhere. Okay. Banned. I think Kerala only. It's banned. Okay. Fine. Yeah, Kerala only. If you go to shops, you can't get plastic bags. Even in Bangalore, if you go to supermarket, they will not give you plastic bag. Only jute bag and all. You are from Kerala only, no? Yes. Okay. So plastic is banned. Now this example, Rishmita has 9,00,000 bags. She call immediately what she'll do? Whose money it is? Principal's, farmer money. So she's calling the farmer asking, we have these bags, what to do? Farmer is saying, no problem. Over 2-3 months, you sell this without anybody knowing, stock will get over. What Rishmita will do? Follow the instructions of principal. Correct? Here she cannot tell, I'm going to be honest. If she argues with principal, what will happen? They will change the agent. So now principal told you sell it, nothing will happen. 3 months, nobody will find out. So she also told, okay, fine, she sold. Then police came. Penalty. What arrest? Penalty levied. Now, this penalty Rishmita had to pay. Can she get this compensated from the principal? That is the next point. Right to indemnity. Right to indemnity for violation of any penal laws. I have just copied the Bar Act. I have just reorganized it. That's all. Write for wherever necessary. I'm giving my examples, giving the notes. Okay. Right. If where an agent acts in good faith on the instruction of the principal, then agent is entitled to claim indemnification. However, agent cannot claim any reimbursement or indemnification for any loss arising out of acts done by him in violation of the country. Same example. Principal told, no, you buy the jute bags, leave the plastic, cast monopoto. Rishmita is saying, why to waste money? I will do it by herself. When the agent is doing by themselves, then who's liable? Agent. Are you able to follow, guys? That's it. Okay. All the other points are also the same. Here violation of penal laws, here it is criminal laws. If the agent is doing any, where one person, this example we saw, that Santosh example, and yesterday, Arvind example, where one person principal, Arvind, employs an agent, Santosh, to do an act which is criminal, kidnap whom? Naren. Then the employer principal is not liable to the agent upon express or an implied promise to indemnify against any consequence of the act. What they're saying here. Now, as per the act, if you see, we are going to read this concept along with that ratification concept. Aravind silently appointed whom? Oh, sorry. Aditya silently appointed. Aditya is there online now. Illa is not there today. Oh, he's there. Okay. Santosh to kidnap Naren. Now, what we learned there is Aditya cannot ratify the act. That stops over there. Here, coming to liability, who will be arrested? We are not changing that. Both will be arrested. Now, Santosh solran. Hey, nee sonnadala na panna. Now, I am arrested. That is, I have to pay 2 lakhs penalty. Please indemnify me for the penalty in solran. Can you indemnify? Are you understanding? Example is correct. Example is same. Both are liable. Both will be arrested. Aditya and Santosh. Aditya cannot indemnify the act on Santosh. But what is happening? Sorry, Aditya cannot ratify. But at the same time, he can't indemnify also. Even if Santosh asks, Aditya will not indemnify as per law. Are you able to follow, guys? Clear? Then first point is simple. Principal is bound to indemnify the agent against all consequences of lawful acts. Example. Can you give me an example? I already gave the example for this. I told you agency is already over. Can you give me the example? Prishmita sold the mangoes. Mangoes are already spoiled. Lawfully she sold the mangoes. Somebody ate, fell sick. They will come and ask whom? Prishmita. Then who is liable? Principal, farmer. Principal is bound to indemnify agent against all consequence of things done lawfully. That's the whole concept of principal agency. Able to follow, guys? Understanding? So we saw the 5 rights. What are the 5 rights? Let's write down. Right of remuneration, right of lien, right to indemnify, compensation for any causing an injury, then right to retain. So, in right to retain the sum. So, in simple, we have 3 rights. Correct? No, right to retain sums. No, all are right. Sorry. I was thinking of some mnemonic. I remembered one mnemonic for this, but I forgot. I'll just check and tell you next class or something. One easy mnemonic is that to remember all the 5 points. I'll see. But for now, remuneration, lien, right to retain sums, indemnify, or right to claim compensation. Are you able to follow, guys? Clear? Okay. Did I give you mnemonic for any other chapter so far? No. We have not so many. Foundation I give a lot. Here also we have some 3-4 mnemonics I will give you for a few questions. Especially Companies Act, where you have to remember the side headings. Done, guys. Remuneration, sum, lien, indemnify, and compensate. Can we proceed? So we are done with rights and duties. That's it. Chapter is almost over. We just have 2 more concepts. Liability to third parties, revocation, and other provision. That's it. Only 2 more concepts. Let me go straight away before liability to revocation. Don't see the book. You tell me What are the various, now you saw so many examples of principal agent. You tell me, how does the relationship between principal agent will come to an end? You think, when remuneration is not paid, it won't end. I will still fight for it. Okay, one purpose is accomplished. I appointed agent to do this act. For example, broker. I am appointing broker to sell house. Charan is immediately thinking of something else. I am appointing broker to sell the house broker. So the relationship will come to an end once he finds a buyer. He is not able to find the buyer. Will I pay him anything? No. The contract is they will get 1 month salary, so 1 month rent, some commission, something will be there. So if I find one tenant, percentage he will be given. Otherwise nothing. So once purpose is met, then agent violates. Agent is not following the instructions, so principal will terminate. Opposite possible. Principal not behaving properly, agent will terminate. Opposite, both are possible. So both principal or agent have some fight between them. So either principal is ending the relationship or agent is ending the relationship. They are terminating the contract by giving notice. Next, death. Principal or agent? Death. In anyone, death includes insanity. Death in insanity. So purpose is met. Can we also keep time? Agent appointed for a specific time. Example, construction for a specific time of 3 years. Anything else? Anything else? Time. Practically, principal appointing agent for a specific time. Once time is over, agent comes to an end. Sir, class full of sonla kaadla solradhu. Specific time, what is it, guys? Okay, some example, Mumbai Indians appointing umpire for 2 months. That meme example, fine. Okay. Sorry? Whole season. Okay. Other 2 months. Okay. Then appointment enna use? Yesterday I couldn't see the match. I kept the TV, only last over was left. But I enjoyed. 2 stems broke. Okay. Then next. Fine. For a specific time, I just wanted you to give examples. Give me anything. You can create a contract. For example, can you tell me something else, guys? I want you to think. Think. Agent appointed. We can make so many examples. Client is filing return. I am appointing agent for 1 month. Okay. Able to follow, guys. I need to do stock audit. So much work. I am appointing agent for 1 day to do stock audit. So time. So follow, guys. Agency ends at purpose, time, principal agent, death or insanity, or principal agent, either one ending the contract. That's it. These are the points. Revocation of authority means revocation of the contract. When does the contract of principal agent come to an end? First, let's look at the side headings. Revocation by principal is ending. Revocation by agent is ending it. We will see sub points in a bit. Then completion of business, purpose met on expiry of time. We just know saw, or death or insanity. Are you able to follow? Then one more new point. Principles. Insolvency. What is this? Principal. Because principal becomes insolvent, I cannot make the principal liable. So imagine a scenario where principal is insolvent, agent is a minor. Who is liable? Both are third parties. He is the one who has to get the compensation. Third party da kaas vaanguva. How is third party liable? Are you following? This side following, guys. Okay. So principal, agent, third party Principal has become insolvent, agent is minor, third party wants to get the money from agent, agent is saying go ask the principal, principal is saying it onume illa. What third party will do? Pray and proceed. That's it. What else he'll do, guys? He'll go to get some prasadam and he'll leave. That's it. Go to some temple or pray, whatever he has to do. That's it. Nothing else he can do. Because this situation should not arise, the minute principal becomes insolvent, contract comes to an end. Because they are ensuring that no more future liability should affect the third party. So what are the points we saw so far? All these plus principal becomes insolvent. Able to follow? Now, coming back to the same concept to see subpoints, we have subpoints only in revocation by principal, revocation by agent. Now imagine farmer appointed Rishmita and Rishmita told the farmer, see, I have 5 offers in hand, job offers. I can go work in US, UK. You want me to lead your operations in North India. So you have to pay me a monthly salary of 3 lakhs. Farmer said, yes, I'll pay you monthly remuneration of 3 lakhs plus 2% on sales. So she rejected all the other job offers, opportunities, and then she joined here. Then after 1 week, farmer ended the contract. Are you able to follow up? If you are in that place, what you will do? You will claim for, that is what is there here, revocation by the principal, revoking the authority without any sufficient reasons. Agent did nothing. Why are you revoking simply? So what they are saying, an agency may be terminated by the principal, revoking the authority of the agent. Principal may revoke at any time before the authority has been exercised. However, first point says you can revoke whenever you want. Second point, however, principal cannot revoke the authority given to his agent after authority has been partly exercised so far as such acts and obligations are already done in the agency. For example, here, principal, that is premature revocation of agency without sufficient cause, principal must compensate the agent for such revocation. He should also give justification and reasonable notice. Why are you firing me? Give justification, reason, all of that. Clear, guys? Now this you tell me, guys, you already know the answer. Assume liability here is 30,000, liability here is 40,000, total liability is 70,000. Revocation took place here. I revoked the agency. Even after that, agent continued to do the work. Principal is liable for how much amount? That's it. Only until the agency is there. After this, who is not liable? Principal. Only the agent is liable. Are you all able to follow, guys? That's it. That is what this point talks about. Revocation by principal, common sense. If you are revoking, it's fine. I am liable until date of revocation. If you are revoking, give justification, give reasonable notice. But if it's unreasonable, you are still revoking. Can I still revoke? Can still the farmer do the firing of agent? Yes. But you have to pay what? Compensation. It will go to court. Court will decide, yes, you are right. 5 offers were there. You immediately appointed and you revoked. What is the reason? Farmer should give some justifiable reason. If yes, then fine. Otherwise, revoke. Otherwise, compensation. Clear, guys? Same opposite. Can agent just like that revoke? Assume in this case, Rishmita was appointed as the agent, set up the warehouse, all the mango stock was sent. Then suddenly she felt she wants to take a different job offer. So she left to UK. And suddenly farmer is calling, number is not reachable. Then farmer did WhatsApp call, she picked up. Then she's saying, sorry sir, I went to UK for a job. I don't like this work, I'm leaving. Can she do that? She can't do that. What she has to do? Pay compensation to the principal. Same thing. Agency has the right to renounce the agency in favor of others. Sub-agent. Then reasonable notice is required. If notice is not given, he will be liable for damages that the principal might suffer. Are you able to follow, guys? That's what they are saying. Agent suddenly leaving job and mangoes of the farmers are spoiled. Are you able to understand, guys? Example for you to understand. Then if agency is for a fixed period, agency have to compensate for time period. I am appointing agent, audit. I'll tell you example. I appointed auditor for next 2 months. When is the due date for filing return? So I appointed him, assume on 1st of May. 2 months you're appointed. Your appointment gets over once you file the return. I got you. So if he files on 1st June, work is over on 1st June. Then what he's doing, he's calling on 31st July morning and saying, sorry sir, work panna mudla. I'm reworking the agency. Find some other auditor. What you will tell? Last day you're calling and telling me, I will have some loss. So what you can do? Compensate. Auditor has to compensate the client because of his incapability. He's reworking himself before the time is over. Are you able to follow, guys? Nothing to mug up here. They are not going to ask you. Remember the concept. We are learning what? Concepts. All these concepts, common sense. Hello? Yes, guys. That's it. We only have 2 more concepts. With that, this chapter will get over. I'll again go back to giving you an example. You tell me the answer. You tell me, with the knowledge you learnt about this chapter, you tell me the answer. Okay. Okay. Let's say we are appointing, let's say, Gopi. Gopi is the principal. Okay. He is appointing Gautam from online as an agent. Okay. Assume Gautam came to class one day. He went and sat next to Gopi. Then Gautam told, I have to go home. My house is in outstation. So I need money for flight. He's going, he wants to go fast. Assume Gautam is from North India, Delhi. Train la pona. How many days, guys? Delhi train. 2 days. I think I didn't go, I'm not sure. 2 to 3 days in train. So Gautam is saying 2 to 3 days train journey. Okay, fine, guys. Engyo pora North India, 2 days travel. Gautam is saying now flight la pono, I want to go there. I don't want to miss the class. 2 days train la pono, I can't see class. So he wants to go in flight. Who is sitting next to him? Then he tried to book the ticket. Ticket didn't get booked. So he asked Gopi, I want your card details. Gopi said, no problem. Take the number. For 10,000 rupees flight ticket. Last minute is booking. So it's normally 10,000 rupees Gopi gave to Gautam. Gautam left to Delhi. Then Gopi called Gautam. He picked up. I'll give the work. He picked up the phone. Then he told, don't worry, I'll give you money back in 1 week. Gopi said, no problem. Then what happened? Gopi had, let's say, okay, Gopi purchased an Activa. Let's say he purchased an, or let's say guys, Gopi has one PC, computer. Okay, Gopi has a PC. Gopi wanted to give this PC, or let's say, yeah, laptop. Okay, I'll change the example, guys. Little bit I'll change the example. When Gautam left, he took Gopi's bag and went. By mistake, he took Gopi's bag and left. Both bags were similar. Tappana bag irthu poitam. After going there, he realized inside that bag it's not his bag. One laptop was there. Whose laptop was that? Gopi's laptop. Now Gopi said, again you have to send that laptop back to me in courier. Anyway, I was planning to buy a new laptop. That laptop is not working properly. You sell the laptop. You sell the laptop. Okay. Or wait 1 second. No, he's going to, yeah, fine. So Gautam is going to sell the laptop of whom? Gopi. Correct. For this, Gautam is asking, what benefit am I going to get? He needs some commission. No? So now, how much should Gautam repay Gopi? Already 10,000 plus sale proceeds of laptop. Let's say he's selling for 40,000. He's going to repay how much? 50,000 and retain how much sum? His commission. Let's say 10%. He's going to retain 4,000 rupees and he'll return how much? 46,000. Understood this example? Anything new in this? Nothing. Now I'm changing the example to the opposite version. Opposite version. Let's say opposite version. Sorry, no, same. Gautam took 10,000. Opposite version is 1 second. No. I'm just changing the example a little bit, guys. I think I missed one thing. Same example. Gopi, same example. I'm just changing little bit facts. In the previous example, who took the money? Gautam took it from Gopi. Here it's going to be opposite. We are just doing it opposite. That's all. So Gautam gave 10,000 rupees loan to Gopi for whatever purpose. Assume flight ticket, whatever. Let's not waste time in that story again. Gautam gave 10,000 to Gopi. Gautam left where? To Delhi. When he left, what he took? Laptop bag. Everything else remains the same. The money alone is changing. Now what happens? Gopi is saying, Ayuthriyama, you took my bag and went. Gautam is saying, yes, sorry, what do I do? Shall I send it back to you in courier? Gopi is saying, no problem. Anyway, I wanted to sell the laptop. You sell this laptop. Okay. So now what is happening? Gautam will sell this laptop for 40,000. Gautam is also asking before making the sale. Hey, what about the 10,000 rupees which you have to give me? Correct? So Gautam wants the 10,000 from Gopi. What Gopi is saying? Oh, I completely forgot about that. Sorry. You sell this laptop. Whatever proceeds you get, you adjust how much? And your commission. And balance you give it to me. Are you able to follow? So now the contract of agency is made where Gopi is interested in the contract because laptop will be sold. Agent also is interested because only if he sells the laptop for a good price, he can retain his money and reduce commission and pay the balance. 1 month over. Gautam is yet to sell. Can Gopi cancel this contract of agency? He can cancel only if Gautam gives the consent. Gautam is saying, Illalla, you can't cancel. I won't allow. Can Gopi, the principal, cancel this contract of agency to sell the laptop? Can he cancel? If he cancels, Gautam also is suffering a loss. Correct? What is that? He will not get. So here both the parties are interested in the contract of agency. Correct? So this contract is called contract of agency coupled with interest. Both of them have interest in the contract. So you cannot cancel this contract. This becomes an irrevocable contract. Are you able to follow? Previously we studied what is revocation. Next is going to be irrevocable contract. Are you able to follow, guys? Irrevocable contract. An example. Are you able to understand the example here? Where agent is personally interested in the subject matter of agency, agency becomes, you can still cancel it. Both the parties should give the consent. Otherwise it becomes irrevocable, where the agent has himself interest in the property which forms subject matter in the agency, then it cannot be terminated. Are you able to follow, guys? Can you give me some other example? Big example, but got the concept of big because I had to make a change. Can you give me some other example? Yes. Think it, tell me, guys, what's the example? L&T appointing DLF. Okay, what benefit L&T is getting? Okay, what he's trying to say is, how construction works in India is, actually how metro construction works is, government will appoint L&T for construction of metro. Metro will cost 10,000 crores. Government won't give full money. Government will give 7,000 crores and they will tell 3,000 crores you recover later by collecting ticket. So they will tell for the first 5 years of the after launching the project, whoever is traveling, all the ticket revenue, you take it. Are you understanding? That's the kind of contract that's entered. So here, both government and L&T are interested in the contract. Can government revoke without L&T's consent? No. Agency coupled with interest, it's also called irrevocable agency. The word agency coupled with interest is not there because as per material it's called what? When is agency? But once in exam they asked what is meaning of agency coupled with interest. Both of them have interest in the agency. Are you able to follow, guys? That's it. So we are done. We are done with all the concepts in this chapter. Next 20-30 minutes we will finish this. We have only one concept called liability to third parties. Online, are you all able to follow, guys? Yes, sir. Effect of? We'll get that. That's already over. I'll do that in the next. It's already finished. Okay. I just have to link the concept to those points. Liability to third parties. Can I proceed or you want distraction? Panniye 1 hour it's okay. I can do one distraction like an activity, but online students cannot participate. So online students, for you guys, activity is quickly revise or relax for 5 minutes. This I can only do with offline recording. Some activities I can't do online. So you guys relax, sit and see what's happening. So how many students we have today here? 1, 2, only 5-10 minutes, guys. Sigrama mudichirunu. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26. I want to split into 4. How much is coming? 6. Okay, we can't split into 4. So fine, we'll split into 4 teams of 6, 6, 6, 6. 2 teams will have 7, 7. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You 6 are one set. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aravind 5. From that row, one more person should join here. From third row, anyone. Priya. So Priya, you 4 and you guys. Then the next to Priya, you shift there. You come here. Okay. Your name I forgot again. Sorry. Srinidhi. Srinidhi, then Lakshita, Nivedita, then all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. From that row, I need 2 more. Next row. Fine. Jiva and Tarakesh. Then the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One person alone get up. Last, Martin alone. Come here. Because 2 teams will have 7. Correct. It's not a competition. Purila. Fine. Okay, you take 7. Martin, sit down there. Sit down there. Who are the 7 guys here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So quickly, guys, this side, who are the 6? 6. This side, 6. This Arvind's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then next, Niveda's team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Srinidhi is 7. Tanya Ganga, you join here. Then that side, Sendil, Dinesh. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, fine. Now I want you all to tear one paper from your notebook. Empty paper. Each one can be ruled, can be unruled, anything. Tear one paper somehow. Or borrow from somebody if you don't have. Quickly, guys, if you don't have, borrow it. Each individual one paper. Each individual one paper, not team paper. Sir, my notebook will get spoiled. Take from friend. Somehow you take one paper. If you have extra, give it, share it. One paper, one side is enough, guys. One side is enough. If you are tearing the center page, you can share, give it to your friend, all of that. Okay. Sorry for spoiling your note, but no problem. Hey, summary note with kills rather, not with notes. Plain page. Okay. Online live, you cannot do this, guys. It's a team activity. Sometimes you just relax. Recording students can relax, or you just see what's happening. Okay. Fine. Everybody got it, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 2 teams have 7th member. Okay. You can close your book just for 5 minutes. Take all the pens you have, with you. Different, whatever you have, whatever pens you have with you. One color each. If you have 4 blue pens, 1 blue pen is enough. Okay. Fine. Now I want you to take a minute's time and visualize in your head anything, anything that, any memory in your head. It could be a happy memory, it could be a sad memory, it can be something you want to happen in the future also. It can be something that already happened or something, anything, or no sir, no memory. Whatever you want, good memory, bad memory, something you want to happen in the future, something in the past, anything you want, take a minute time, process that image and you are going to draw that. I am not going to see that, guys. It need not be good. It can be even a rough art. It can be anything. Draw anything you want. It can be an abstract thing. It can be anything. So take 30 seconds, 1 minute to process that and then think whatever you want to draw. Think. Outcome need not be from what you expected, but just think and then you are going to draw. Take a minute time. Take a minute time. What happened? I will not see that, promise. You don't have to show to anybody. Don't have to show to anybody. Just think. Okay. Fine, guys. I'll give another 30 seconds time. Think. No, don't start. Don't start. Don't start. Think. Just think. Don't start. Memory. It can be a future. It can be something which never happened. It can be your favorite cricket team. It can be anything you want. You can write. You can draw anything. Okay. All of you have something ready? Now you're going to start drawing. Start. I will give you a sufficient time, but you start drawing. Let's try to finish the whole activity in 5 minutes. Okay. Start drawing, guys. Online, live and recording. I am walking around simply because we are not taking class for just a moment. One more important thing, don't tell anybody what you thought. If you already told, you have to change it. Don't tell anybody, only to yourself. Okay, stop. Wherever it is, stop drawing. Parala, stop. You will continue, wait. It's an activity. Parala, you don't no. Start a panla. Everybody, stop, no, don't see, stop, guys. You started something. Anybody, sir, pen, no paper, sir. Only Santosh. Okay, start something, everybody stop, guys. Now what we will do is, in each team, I want you all to pick a number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th person will pick 7. Among yourself, each one number, quickly decide among yourself. Who's 1, who's 2, who's 3, who's 5, who's 6, who's 7. Any order, you guys decide. Each team. No, guys. For example, if this is the team, I will say Naren is 1, Ram is 2, Charan is 3, Andamai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decided? Fast, guys. Stuck in pananga fast. All of you done, guys? All of you done with numbers? Guys, back. Decide back. Okay, all of you done with numbers, huh? So I'll randomly ask, Jiva, what's your number? 3. Everybody knows your number. Charan, what's your number? 5. Arvind, 1. You remember, guys? Now follow carefully what you have to do. Okay. Follow, guys. Whoever is 1, give your paper to 2. Whoever is 2, give it to 3. 3 is going to give it to 4 is going to give it to 5. 5 to 6. Follow. No, 6 will give it to 1. If 7 is there, 6 gives it to 7. 7 gives it to 1. Understood? Not rocket science. Pass. Pass it, guys. Pass. Guys, pass it. Pass it, guys. Okay. Guys, done passing. Hello. Everybody done, guys. Okay. Fast. Now continue drawing in that paper. Continue drawing in the paper which you received. Continue. Whatever is there, you add to that. Don't share what is. You draw anything else in this paper. You can spoil that paper. You can make it more interesting. You can do anything you want. Use different colors. Use your creativity. Do anything you want. Use your creativity. Continue doing this. Continue doing. You can continue drawing what's there, or you can spoil it. You can completely change what you are understanding from that. Anything you want. Okay, stop again, guys. Stop again. Fast. Stop, guys. Now again. Same thing. One is going to give it to two. Same person. Same. Listen. Once again, hold on. Give it to the same person from whom you got the paper earlier. 1, 2, 3. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 1. Same. 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Guys, got it, guys? Now, you should not get back your paper. Hello, you should not get back your paper. Guys, I think you mixed everything. Follow. I'll tell you. Hold on. I'll do sample for one team. Arvind's team, stand up. Who is one? Arvind is one. Who is two? Two. So in the first round, follow, guys. First round, what happened? Arvind gave his paper to Pooja. Pooja gave it to Divya. Arvind got it from. So Arvind got one paper and he gave it to Pooja. So basically, one is getting the paper from 6 and giving it to 2, or one is getting it from 7 and giving it to 2. Again, do the same thing. Don't mix. Again, you will get it from Priya and give it to Pooja. Whatever you have. Understood? Don't mix that. You should not get back your paper. Are you able to follow, guys? Now again, 3, 2, 1. Guys. 3, 2, 1. Understood? Do you all got it sorted? I think Jiva's team mix pantanga. Fine. Got it? Correct only? 3, 2, 1. Continue drawing, guys. So continue in the new paper. Continue. One the paper continue pannu. Ensure you don't get the same paper you already got. Actually, it won't happen if you correctly pass. Continue the same new paper. Okay, stop, guys. Stop. Again, pass the same way. Give it to the same person, collect from the same person. Give it to the same person, collect from same person. Give it to same person, collect from same person. Understood the flow, guys? Give it to the same person, collect from same person. Give it to the same person, collect from same person. Online live exactly at 1:20 PM we'll resume, guys. Don't worry. 5 minutes online live recording. Maximum 5 minutes. Shh. Guys, continue. Every 30 seconds I'll switch now. That's it. 3 more rounds we'll be done. 7th team mattum extra 1 round. Ensure you're not getting the same paper again. You can spoil the drawing, make it more interesting, do anything you want. Use different colors. Three, two, one, switch. Switch, switch, switch. Now you know the floor. I don't want to scream. Switch in the same order. Switch, guys. Switch, guys. Don't get the same paper, guys. Correcta pass பண்ணீங்கன்னா வராது. இந்த டீம் ஓவர் ஆல்ரெடி ஜீவாஸ் டீம் சரியா பாஸ் பண்ணல, சரியா வராது. Other teams are passing properly. Correct only. Fine. Continue, guys. Again, 3, 2, 1. Pass. Pass it, guys. Pass it. 3, 2, 1. Pass it again. 3, 2, 1. We are round 5. Fast, guys. Pass it. Pass it quickly, guys. You are another 30 to 45 seconds. Again, 3, 2, 1, pass. I think now you should get back the same paper mostly. 3, 2, 1, pass. Stop, guys. Pass it. Pass it, guys. 3, 2, 1, fast. Pass it, guys. Pass it. Did you guys get back the same paper? Hello? Except team 7, guys. Silence, guys. Did you guys get back the same one? Those with team 6, you will not get back the same paper. Team 7, you will have one. Everybody who all got the same paper back, except on the team 7 mattu, 7 members team. On the team mattu, one more round. Do it fast. I'll give you 15 seconds time. 15 seconds time. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pass. Team 7, pass again. Team 7, pass again, guys. Team 7, pass again. Hello. That's it. Done. Okay. Guys, all of you got your papers back. Guys, got your papers back. Done. Okay. Now, everybody take your papers, guys. Take your papers, which you got it back. Fast, guys. Only 2 minutes left. Look at your paper. Everybody look at your paper. You expected something. You got something else. Correct? How many of you happy with what you expected and what you got back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you expected something when you initially started drawing, got something else? Oh, why did we do this activity? Why did we do? Yes. Simple one line. Life, you expect something. You will get something else, but you have to be okay with it. Got it off. Okay. Enough. Got it, guys. That's it. That's how life is. And one more thing, your life is not in your hands. Other people also will put their hand and draw something. You just have to be okay with it. Clear, guys? That's it. Activity. Not related to CA. Now back to subject. Back to subject. We're going to switch to subject, guys. Guys, keep the paper inside. Online live back, guys. That's it. That's it, done, guys. Keep the paper inside. Keep it as memory from the class. Keep it inside. Okay. Guys, quickly. Okay, let's proceed. Let's do a quick revision of Companies Act sections 1 and then proceed with agency. Quickly, guys. What is section 8? 123. Declaration of dividend. 130 panla. 137. Filing of FS. Okay, next. Section 1. Section 3. Number of members. Section 5. AOA. Section 4. Section number 43. Section 44. Not that. 45. Section 62. Rights issue. Section 63. Bonus issue. Then last two sections. 123 subsection 3. Done, guys. Now we'll proceed to agency chapter. Agency, we are done with the chapter. Last one concept which is called liability to third parties. The concept of agency has three parties. Who are they? Principal, agent, third party. Now, in this concept we are going to see what is the liability of principal, what is the liability of agent, what is the liability of third party in different scenarios. Separate concept, but similar points over here. Able to follow, guys? You tell me, guys, when is the agent liable, when is the principal liable? Normally in this contract of agency, who is liable? Only principal is liable. When is agent liable? When he violates the terms. So general rule, only principal is liable, agent is not liable. So principal only is liable, agent is not. That is the general rule. We are going to see exceptions. We are going to see exceptions in cases where principal is not liable but agent is liable. Let me give you a small example. Let's say, for example, Sharan is using the internet. Then something he saw he was using, let's say Amazon, Flipkart, Indian company, Flipkart. Okay. Flipkart is browsing through. Then something he found in one of the pages. Okay. Then he purchased that product from some company in Russia. Okay. What product all we will not discuss, guys, but some product he purchased from Russia. Then after he purchased this product, now in this concept, who is the principal? That Russian company is principal. Who is the agent? Who is the third party? Now, normally assume Indigo Airlines is principal, Make My Trip is agent, Sharan is book ticket, flight is cancelled. Whom will he sue? Make My Trip, who will in turn get the money from Indigo. So basically, who is liable? Principal is liable. Normal case, principal is liable. Correct. Now, in this example, he purchased some product from Flipkart in Russia. What product we don't know. He started using it, but it's not working properly. Product is not working. What he'll do? He has to complain with Flipkart. Flipkart is saying, I don't know. You ask the Russian company owner, what can Sharan do? Is it possible for him to reach out to Russian company? Why? He doesn't know who the principal. So in cases where the principal is from a foreign country, who is liable? That is the first concept. So normally agent is liable, but whenever, normally principal is liable, but whenever that principal is from a foreign country, who is liable? Agent is liable. Able to follow? Now, this is one example. Let me give you a second example. Let's take a product like, let's say, for example, Naren wanted to buy one, let's say he bought one food product. Let's say he bought some organic fruits. He bought some organic fruits. There was one organic shop. Organic shop is there, which is selling organic fruits to Naren. Naren went to that shop. The organic products were so good. There was organic oil, then organic fruits were there. All organic products are there in the shop. He purchased this over there. He liked the product. He is going to the shop and asking, from where did you buy this organic products? Will the shop disclose? Why? He purchased it from some principal. Somebody else supplied him oil, fruits, etc. But if you ask the shop, will the shop disclose? So now after he purchased this, let's say he purchased some organic fruits. After he purchased, he didn't like the quality. Now he is coming in, suing the organic shop. Who is liable here? Agent or principal? Why? Because the third party doesn't know who the... When I book Indigo tickets in Make My Trip app, I know Indigo is the principal, correct? So I can sue directly Indigo. Here, Naren, the agent, even though he knows only the agent is not disclosing details of what? Principal. So who is liable here? Agent. Are able to follow? So again, what is the general rule in a contract of agency? Who is liable? Principal means principal only. Agent is not liable. When is agent liable? When he is doing something beyond his authority. I told you not to do some acts, you are doing it beyond your authority, then who is liable? Agent is liable. This is the general rule, which you already know. Now we are seeing the exceptions. Exceptions. What is the exception? Exception. We are seeing certain cases of exception of an agent where the agent is liable. We saw 2 points. One is principal is a foreign principal. Second, agent is not disclosed. Next, third case. Principal principal is hiding or principal is not existent. It's a fictitious principal. I just created the principal to create hype. Hey, I'm purchasing from somewhere. Again, the stock or no. I'm creating demand. Now who is liable? Because principal is not even there. So I can't make somebody liable. Able to follow. So go back to liability or to third parties. We are seeing principals liable to third party, agents personal liability to third party. First point is the general rule, guys. This point, this paragraph is the general rule. What is the general rule? In principle, who is liable? Principal. If you read this, an agent does all acts on behalf of the principal but incurs no personal liability. The liability remains that of the principal unless there is a contract to the contrary. So usually who is liable? Principal. Exceptions of principal we are yet to see. In case of agent, generally who is liable? Principal. Agent is not liable. There are some exceptions. First we saw foreign principal. When you are buying goods from Flipkart, seller is foreign. Second, agent does not disclose the name of the principal. First example is that Russia example. Second is organic fruits, etc. Third is where the principal, though disclosed, cannot be sued. For example, imagine a scenario. Principal is minor, agent is major. Whom will I make liable? Normally principal, but here I can't make the minor liable. Therefore, who is liable? Agent. Are you guys able to follow, guys? Understanding? Clear? Let's finish off liability of agent. Fourth. Okay. Personal liability of agent to third party. If agent pretends but is actually not an agent, we'll come to this point. Fifth one, agent exceeds his authority. Let me explain the fourth point with an example. This place near Coimbatore, Tirupur. Have you been to Tirupur? Okay, what is Tirupur famous for? Branded goods. Textile. They manufacture textile goods. So they manufacture Adidas and Nike clothes, and then it is sent back to Germany. In Germany, they will put the label of Adidas Nike. Again, it will come back to Chennai. You are paying 3,000 rupees, 4,000 and buying branded goods. Correct? Now, what happens? Let's say, for example, Santosh is running one textile mill in Tirupur. Can you buy Adidas and Nike anywhere you want? You will have to go only to authorized showroom and buy. Correct? You are paying 3,000, 5,000, and if there is any defect, you can go and get it fixed. Let's say you purchase an Adidas shoe. Within 1 month, it tore. What you will do? You will go to any Adidas showroom. Correct? You can go to any store. Let's say you buy iPhone. You can go to any store for repair. They will send it to the company. It will get repaired and come back. So, you are the agent. The store is the agent. If there is a repair, you are going to agent. Go to principal. Principal will repair it. Are you able to follow, guys? Understanding? Hello? Sure. Now, Santosh started one textile showroom in outskirts of Chennai and he called it Adidas. Because his quality of goods is the same as original Adidas because he is only manufacturing both. Correct? He printed the fake label. He printed and he is selling over here like a fake product. Correct? You went to the shop. You bought the shoes. Now it's not, after 2 months, it tore. You went to some other store. They found out this is not original product. Barcode scan panna, it's not coming in the system. We are not able to find your bill number in the server. What you will do immediately? Go to the same store. Santosh is saying, go ask the Adidas company. Whom you will ask? Santosh. Because you found out it's a fake product. So when an agent who is actually not an agent pretends to be an agent, who is liable? Understood? That is the point number 4. If agent pretends but is not an actual agent, agent becomes liable. Are you guys able to follow, guys? So 5 points we saw under personal liability of agent to third parties. Should you mug up these 5 points? No, don't mug up anything. Remember what? Concepts. What are the 5 concepts? Normally agent is not liable, but is liable when principal is foreign principal, principal details not disclosed, principal is unsound mind minor, then agent is pretending to be an agent, and last one, agent is going beyond authority, general rule. Correct? These 5 examples, did I give you the answer? I just gave the example. You gave the common sense answer. Correct? That's all law is all about. Common sense, read a question, common sense answers. Able to follow, guys? So we are done with rights of agent is done. 2 more concept, chapter over. Today we will finish the chapter and go home. Hello? Even if it goes till 2:10. Okay. Principal and third, 145 we can finish. 145 too. Okay. Principal and agent. Principal and third party rights. Principal is simple, guys. Normally who is liable? Follow. In a normal scenario, principal, agent. Who is liable, guys? Principal is liable in a normal scenario. When is agent liable? When is principal not liable? You tell me. When agent does an act beyond his authority. Able to follow. For example, in that farmer example, mangoes example, farmer told Rishmita, don't sell the mangoes from now. Stop selling the mangoes. Because some new government law came, they want to make some changes. They told, stop selling the mangoes. She continued to sell. Penalty came on the company. Who is liable? Rishmita. Will the farmer pay? No. Because agent is acting beyond the authority. Agent is doing unlawful acts. Who is liable? Agent is doing things which is not authorized. Who is liable? Otherwise, who is liable? That is what is given in the paragraph here. Follow. First, principal shall be liable for the acts of the agent which are within the scope of his authority. Able to follow, guys? Then, when agent does more than what he is authorized to do, then principal shall be liable only for the acts within his authority. Beyond the authority is not liable. Clear? For example, principal told stop selling mangoes on 30th May. Agent sold till 10th June. Principal's liability is only till if anything happens. Anything happens in June, he is not able to follow, guys. Then this one, however, where the act cannot be separated between the authority and beyond it, principal is not bound to recognize the example we already saw. Narayan and Saundarya, that books beyond the authority, then you either ratify the whole act or reject the whole act. Able to follow, guys? That means generally I can reject. Then this point, we'll come back to it, okay? We'll come back to this point with the next example. Now, let's say you wanted to buy an Activa, second-hand Activa. So you went to Triplicane. Okay, in Chennai, Triplicane you can buy second-hand vehicles. Okay, you had an Activa, you gave it to the shop in Triplicane, and then from the shop, customers are going to buy. Correct? Who is the principal? Me. Not Activa is not principal. Activa is the good. Who is the principal? Owner. Who is the agent? Shop is the agent. Who is the third party? Customer. When you go to buy an Activa second hand, what you will research? What you will check? Brake work agda. How is the condition? What is the mileage? You can go for a small round. I can check the brake. I can check the grip. I can check if the Activa is going properly. Activa is shaking. Will you buy? No. So those things you can check. But what you can't check? Internal parts also. Sir, you will get a mechanic, you will check. But what is difficult to check? Mileage. Correct? Even if they tell 1 liter of Activa is giving me 40 kilometers mileage, are you going to take the Activa, put 1 liter, drive for 40 kilometers? No. So what to do? You are going to trust the agent. What he says, you are going to have good faith. Correct? So here, two scenarios. Case 1, case 2. Case 1, the agent, the owner, you told, hey, in the Activa on the 25 kilometers mala pogadu. Owner only knows best. Correct? So you are saying it's going to go only for 25 kilometers. What the agent did, 40 pogun sonna, because he wants to sell the Activa soon. Customer found out after buying. Who is liable? Agent is liable. Are you able to follow? Second case. Owner knows it's going only for 25. But he's telling the shopkeeper, tell people it is. Sumat 40, how they'll find out. Now who is liable? That's it. Understood, guys. That is the next point. Principal's liability to third parties. Look at this. Point 4. Misrepresentation or fraud. We studied in foundation. This fraud, 40. Misrepresentation or fraud committed by agent acting in course of the business for the principals have the same effect on agreements as if such misrepresentation or fraud has been given by the principal. Correct? However, where such misrepresentation of fraud is made by the agent beyond his authority doesn't affect the first. The exception is the first case. Agent avona kurutuna 40 kilometers. Principal told only 25. Then who is liable? Agent. But first case, principal told what? Tell 40. Let's do a fraud. Let's do a misrepresentation. Then who is liable? Principal. Are you able to follow, guys? Understanding? Clear? Then point 3 and 2, we will come back with a example which you already know. Yes. Okay.
Agent says that it's 40, but when the customer checks it, the mileage is 23, which is below the principal's limit.
No, vaanga maata. I won't buy. Correct? Finds out after buying. So you are saying principal told 25, agent told 40. If it's below 40, I can sue. 23 is below both numbers. I can sue. who made the misrepresentation? Here, agent made the misrepresentation. Principal gave consent or without consent? Principal told genuinely 25. But agent made the misrepresentation. Who is liable? Agent. That's it. Even if it goes till 10, நீ என்ன சொன்ன? 40. Even if 35 comes, 25 comes, 15 comes, who is liable? Agent is liable. Clear? புரியல. Both are not genuine. Principal told actual 25, let's tell 40. Agent told 50 சொன்னோம். பரவாயில்ல 40 யாரும் வாங்கல, let's do 50. Misrepresentation made with the consent of who is liable? Generally, principal is liable. But only if agent acts beyond the authority of principal, agent is liable. What will happen in this case? I will go ask both of them. First, I will go ask whom? Agent now. I don't care about owner. I will go ask the shopkeeper only. If it's shopkeeper's fault, he will pay. If shopkeeper did it because the principal asked him to do, shopkeeper will pay me, he will recover from principal. Understood? Able to follow, guys? Any other doubt? Next. Let's say partnership. We're going to discuss foundation concept. Okay. You went to buy one car from DC Motors. You know what's DC Motors? It's one showroom which does assembly of cars. இருக்கிற காரை remodel பண்ணி விற்பான். He will change the tire, put some silver tire, change one, make it like a sports car and he will sell. So there are three partners here, A, B and C. Okay. Simple example, you went to the showroom, you said, I want to buy one Jeep or I want to buy a car which can go well in hilly areas. You are planning to shift to Ooty, so you want one car which can go well in hilly areas, you want a remodel car. A is a new partner, foundation question, not inter. A is a new partner, you went and asked them, will this car work? He said, yeah, samaya pogum, Ooty it will go very fast. So you paid the money, you purchased the car. Then you went to Ooty, by the time you started the trip, car stopped. Hill station, the car error. It's very good for city. What you will do? First you have to come back to Chennai. Then what you will do, guys? Sue DC Motors. B and C will tell, no, we didn't tell this. A only told. Go and ask A. What you will tell? Concept of mutual agency. If one partner of a firm represents something, it's equal to the entire firm making that representation. Correct? This is concept of agency. So basically, if agent tells something, it's equal to principal making that representation. With this background, let's read point number 3. Any notice given by third party to the agent in the ordinary course of business shall have the same effect if such notice has been given by third party to the principal. I am telling A, I want to buy a car which can go good in hilly areas. It's equal that my request is made to the whole company. Correct? Are you able to understand? I understand, guys. Sunday afternoon, when I was a student also, it used to be like that. 15 more minutes, we will finish. Okay. So we are done with first principal's liability to third parties, principal liability to agent. Last 2 points, rights of third party. Let me give you 2 examples to understand this. Okay. Let's say next Vijay movie, which one, guys? Leo is releasing. Correctly before exam also. Okay. Now what is up? Correctly before exam only, no. November. Okay. Fine. I can go first day, guys. Okay. Fine. Now let's say we will take, for example, okay, Santosh. In the my example, I can take Santosh only. Okay. Now Santosh went for first day, first show for the movie. He bought the tickets in online Spy Cinemas app. He went and said, of course, what fans will do in the theater? They'll shout, they'll take milk packets, they'll put everything. Santosh somehow, inside the theater, he took 5 liters of milk and went. Yes, people do it. Then what he did? Then milk and water, he put on all the seats. He went near the screen, he poured on the screen and all. Screen got spoiled. Then it was not enough for him. Interval, he bought big tubs of popcorn. Then he used it everywhere. Okay. Now what happened? What will happen next, guys? The theater owner will come and tell, take photo of Santosh, put it on the notice board and tell, don't let him for into movie next time. Correct? Now follow the example concept, guys. So what Santosh will do? Assume we are in the pre-internet stages. You can't book online. You have to go buy the ticket in the counter. So counter they put this photo. Santosh Vanda, don't sell the ticket. Now what Santosh is doing? He's sending his friend Poovarasan to buy the ticket. Poovarasan got the ticket for next movie after Leo, whatever movie is coming. Then Santosh took the ticket. While going into the theatre, he wore specs, COVID mask, cap. Security allowed him inside. Terla, we can't recognize. Okay. So he went inside. After going inside, what he'll do? Remove the mask, remove the glass, remove the cap. The manager first day show. My main problem is, na theatre camera la varana illaya nu solli. So I found ulla vantam. Immediately what I'll do? Go catch him and send him out. What he'll tell? Contract. Ticket is already taken. I will not go out. Correct? Now read this point. Right of parties, right of third parties. Here we are talking right of third party. Who's the third party? Theatre. Who's the third party? Theatre. What is this right? Rights of third party to a contract made by undisclosed agent. Can I have somebody online to read it? Online, can I have Vasundhara? Are you there in the class? Yeah. Can you read this point? Yes.
When undisclosed agent. When the agent makes a contract with the third party, and the third party is not aware that he is the agent of the principal, the third party would have the same rights against the principal as he would have had as against the agent if the agent had been the principal. The third party can refuse to perform the contract if he knew at the time of entering the contract that the agent was acting on behalf of the principal.
Purida.
Example.
No, leave example. Are you able to, now I'll replace this law terms with examples. In our case, the person who went, principal is Santosh. Agent, he appointed Poovarasan to buy the tickets. Third party is PVR. Oh, PVR is not there before internet. Let's take some other theatre. Okay. Fine. When an agent, who's the agent here? Poovarasan, makes a contract with third party theatre buying tickets, and the third party is not aware that he is the agent of the principal. Correct? Theatre terla, Poovarasan is buying the tickets for whom? Santosh. The third party would have the same rights against the principal as he would have against the agent if he had been the principal. He is saying both are one and the same. Continue. The third party can refuse to perform the contract if he knew at the time of entering the contract that agent was acting on behalf of the. Are you understanding now? Clear? Book has only this law term. I gave an example of the same movie ticket milk with some other student names, previous batch. Okay. Able to follow, guys? Understanding? This entire concept, rights of third party, not yet tested in exam. If I was the examiner, first idan kepa 5 marks, because this is there in the study material. Last page, kuttiya one line is given, 2 lines, one half paragraph. We will read this in the book. Puriyadu onnume. Okay, fine. Chapter full arc we will go. I will exactly pick this and drop it in your question paper. 5 marks gone. Not for us. Correct? We know the concept. Understood? Next, second one. Can you tell me, this time what I will do? I will not give you the example. I want you to read the law and try to understand. Point number 2. Bracket la I have given the example. Don't take that. Read point number 2, where 2 parties. Can I have online Hariram to read point 2? Point 2, guys, where 2 parties, not one. Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
The parties enter into a contract with each other, agent and the third party, where the third party does not know that he is entering into a contract with the agent of principal. The principal can demand performance from the other party only subject to the rights and obligations subsisting between the agent and the other party to the contract. Example, agent owes money to the third party.
Yeah, adu padikada nanu vaanam solra. No, don't read Hariram. Don't read. Ada answer. Okay. Leave the bracket. Don't see that. Okay. Now, this alone I want you to read and see if you are able to understand. Okay. I'll give you all a minute's time. Read quickly, see if you're able to understand. Anybody understood? Can anybody explain without reading the bracket? Anybody online except Hariram? Answer, guys. Anybody? Not understanding. No. Yes. Understood.
Principal, agent, and the third party.
Okay.
Agent and third party enters into a contract.
Principal, agent, third party. Agent, third party enter into a.
But but the third party doesn't know that he's indirectly entered a contract with the
Principal. Okay.
Now the principal demands the third party to perform the said contract, entered contract. And
Okay.
the principal can enforce the third party to, the principal can demand the
Performance.
third party to perform the contract only to the extent only to the extent of the provisions available in the contract between the agent.
I don't know if you understood or not, but to an extent he is right. But I'll give you the examples. I'll give you the examples so you will easily understand. Okay. Let me take 3 simple examples. A, B, C. No time to give you names and all. I want to finish before 2. A is what? Principal. B is. Oh, no, you will get confused. Hold on. Wait. Let explicit use pandran, guys. Okay. X, Y, Z. X is principal. Y is. Z is my third party. First, there is a contract between Y and Z, a separate contract on a different day, where Y borrowed from Z 10,000 rupees. Purida. Separate contract, different day between Y and Z, where Y borrowed 10,000 from Z. Clear? Y borrowed 10,000 from Z. Now what is happening? This happened on a different day. Let's say this happened on 15th March 21. Okay. This different day where Y told I will pay you in 6 months or 7 months. Now let's say in future date, assume 20th August of the same year, let's say on 20th August, X appointed Y as the agent. X appointed Y as the agent. What goods? Let it be any goods. Let it be any goods. Let's say X is selling clothes, textile. Now Y sold these goods to whom? Z for rupees 30,000 on credit. What Z will think? I am buying from Y. Z Y is the agent of X. If you are Z, what you will do? Will you pay 30,000? You will net off and pay how much? 20,000, correct? That's what we will all do. Now Z paid 20,000. Immediately X is calling whom? Hey, you have to pay me 30,000. Z will tell, you are who? You are the principal. I don't know, you are the principal. Yanakkum, Vaikum, already a contract is entered on 15th March. So I will adjust that only and pay. Now let's go and read the point again. Where two parties enter into a contract with each other. In our example, Y and Z, agent and third party, where third party does not know, very, very important, does not know he is entering into a contract with the agent of principal. If he knows in the concept, set off because you are entering with X. So Z does not know is entering into contract with X, he is entering only with Y. Theriyama is entering with the agent, not knowing he is the agent. Then they are saying the principal can demand performance from the other party. Who is the other party? X can demand Z to pay subject to the rights and obligations subsisting between the agent and the, so you can ask him to pay 30,000 subject to the rights of this 10,000. Purida? Nivedita, understanding? Not understanding? Sure, 100%. Okay. So look at the example. Now you can, Hariram, example parikla. Agent owns money to third party. Third party has the right to set off such debt before demanding the performance with the agent. Are you all able to follow, guys? Understanding? Clear? Able to follow? Okay. So I don't want to rush in the ending and just finish off. I'll tell you what is left before we wind up today. This small box, rights of third parties, I can easily tell if it's a 2-minute concept. I need to give 2 big examples. So this one small box is pending. Then in rights of principle, exception we already know. I just have to link the concept to the provision, and also effect of termination. So next class, the first half an hour, we will finish concept of agency, then do Q&A some other time of agency. Wait, 5 more minutes, guys. I close to revise concept of agency. So quickly, let's see what we saw at least today, only today's concept. What all we saw today? First we saw rights of, how many rights? 5 rights. Right to, you can see and tell, remuneration, lien, sum, compensation, indemnity, all those points. Then we saw after this, revocation of how to end the contract of death, insanity, principal revoking, agent revoking, time, purpose, insolvency, revocation. Then we also saw irrevocable contract. In this chapter, 80% of this chapter is yet to be tested. One question examiner's favorite question. Examiner also has interest in this question. Agency coupled with interest. Okay. This question only keeps repeating. But that means this you will learn, and other concepts, a lot of the concepts are yet to be tested in this chapter. Following, guys. Then we also saw liability of principal, agent, third parties. We saw with example all the points. Go through the points, make your summary notes. In other laws, how to make summary notes, sir? Very simple. Now, I'll show you one example for you to understand how summary notes are. Day before exam, you do not have the time to read this paragraph and understand the concept. 3P you can't interpret. If you read this example of this milk, you might remember class the sir sonar. But still, you need to write in simple language. Liability of third parties, 2 points. Side heading editor, in your own words, what is this concept telling? In your own words, write in your own words. What is this concept saying? Are you understanding? You will write down. This is easy. Exception, foreign, then name of principal not disclosed, all that. But in my concept, my summary notes is not copying what is there in the book by making it short. What is this concept saying? Write down. How agency is created? Express, implied, necessity. Write those points. So when you see, you should understand what's in that side heading. Because day before exam, we will not have the time to read 10 pages for agency. Book is how many pages? 300 pages. You are summarizing everything into 50 pages. That alone you will revise 3 to 4 times. That is the difference between you and others who is going to take 1.5 days to revise. That summary notes. You are putting so much effort now that you are going to save so much time later. Your revision time will reduce, but for others they have to keep revising. That is the most important thing. So today is Sunday, fine, but you need to finish summary notes. Next class presentation also. Tomorrow mostly I will keep the presentation. Fine, we will close. I am going to ask section numbers randomly at few people. You answer, that row can leave. If you don't answer, that full row will write that chapter 3 times. That row. Okay. First we will finish online. We have 5 students online. For all of you, any volunteers online, guys, section numbers quickly. Any volunteers, or I will pick somebody. 3, 2, 1. Okay, fine. Gautam, unmute yourself quickly. 3 sections per head. That's it. Gautam, unmute fast.
Yes, sir.
Gautam, for you, section number 123, subsection 3.
Room 3, sir.
123, subsection 3, Sona. Okay, next.
Use during.
Okay, what is 123 rule 3? Okay, next.
Average.
Average. What is 124?
Unpaid.
62.
Not recall.
Not able to recall. So all the online students who's watching now, Santosh, that goes to Vasundhara, Hariram, Premlata and Gautam, you will all write share capital chapter and dividend chapter, all the sections 3 times today. Tomorrow I will check it for you guys. 3 times, share capital all sections, dividend all sections. This is assignment, okay, for you guys. Now, Taktakan will go in one row. This side, you will join the 3rd row, okay. Fine. Any volunteers quickly between the 3 of you? Fast. Volunteers. 3 seconds now. Fast. Okay. Yes. Section number. All classes you came law. 127. 19. 8. Exempted. This row. Any volunteers fast? 64. 66. 69. 64 filing with ROC. I'll ask you one more section because you told me 2 correctly. Tell me section number 14. Alteration of AOA. Everybody exempted except. You never didn't attend, so write all the sections once. Whatever we covered, end chapter muchon takkan sollalu. Okay. Done. Next, this side, first and second row together. Any volunteer? Arvind, you pick somebody from second row. No, you will pick somebody from second row. Otherwise, always he will volunteer himself. Raghavi, yes. Raghavi, section number 66. If you heard, you will have told the answer. Reduction 124. 20. Unpaid dividend account 20. I'll ask you one more section. If you get this correct, you are exempted. Section number 11. Who answered? Section 11 another. What is 10A? Commencement of business. Exempted. Who answered? I want to find out. Fine. Lakshita. Pick somebody in your row. Srinidhi. You all choice. Pick somebody first. Your wish. Srinidhi. Fine. Srinidhi, section number 7. Effect of documents. Online live still stay in the class. Just because I'm asking her, others can revise. Section 10. Effect of MO and AOA. Superb. Section number 21. Perfect. Next row. Very good. Next row. Any volunteers? That's it. Sindhil pakatla irkane. I forgot. Manoj, no. Dinesh, yeah. Dinesh, for you. All classes you came? Sure. 44. Not there in syllabus. 60. Not there. 65. Not there. Next, last row. You should know what is not there also. Next. Parvala, next day. Last row. Gopi for you. Section number 61. Fast. I can't see you, Gopi. Can you stand up quickly? 61. 69. Last row. No, last row, everybody will, except Martin, because he has exams in May. I don't want to take away his time. Except Martin, the remaining 3 of you will write share capital debentures chapter, all section numbers 3 times. Okay, fine. See you all. Tomorrow, mostly at 10 AM will be my class. First is Rahul sir, but check the group. Thank you guys. See you all tomorrow.